Hello, this is Scott Springer. This is the Press Preps Roundtable. We also call this show sometimes Three Guys Sitting Very Curiously Close. But it's a camera and we're all looking good here. This is Nick Dudukovich here on the right, Ben Walpole on the left, all community press writers. Football previews are coming up very, very soon, but football's on Nick Dudukovich's mind because Ohio State's got his lather up, and Jim Tressel and what's the deal? High school coaches are going to wear sweater vests in mid-August. First off the spot, why do you want to do that?
That's a great point, Scott. Here's the deal. The Ohio High School Football Coaches Association has recommended, actually the head coach in Solon High School up in Northeast Ohio has recommended that coaches honor Jim Tressel for all that he's done for high school football in Ohio by wearing a white shirt and tie during week 1 of the regular season. So with that said, what do you guys think about the association honoring, considering that they also already inducted him into the Hall of Fame, their Hall of Fame?
I mean, that's nice. They're going to induct him to the Hall of Fame. I think that's maybe the proper format. I don't really understand the public, wearing a T-shirt or whatever it is, in support. What kind of message is that sending? I mean, this is a guy who just pretty much, in public banishment right now, cheating violations and whatnot. So you're telling all these kids, like, hey, you know what? It's okay to cheat. We're going to wear a shirt to support you. Like, I don't understand. Where are they coming from?
I mean, a highly successful coach, done a lot of good, but every time I click on any website or read the paper or TV, Tressel's got another violation, sometimes dating back to Youngstown State. Oh, we don't think he cheated there either. I mean, something went on there. What's going on? Are they going to wear the little football gold jobbies too, along with that stuff? I mean, he's a great coach, great track record, but why?
Well, I'm going to agree with Ben to a degree, and my thing is about perception. People are going to show up to these football games during week 1, and 99.9% of Ohio does not know a high school football coaches association exists. So they're going to see these white shirts and ties. They're going to hear it has something to do with honoring Jim Tressel, and I think they're going to believe that they're wearing these because they believe he was fired wrongly. So perception has everything to do it with me. But in the grand scheme of things, though, why not let these coaches honor Tressel by wearing these shirts? I mean, under the John Cooper era, there was basically a freeze out, between the Ohio State and high school coaches. And Jim Tressel really did a lot to form a good rapport with the coaches in the area. And I believe not all these student athletes are Terrell Pryor looking to make a quick buck at the college level. Some of them were going there for school. Some of them wanted to play football. And Jim Tressel worked with these coaches to help make that happen.
It doesn't matter if 99% of them were doing right. I mean, if you've got the kids who are getting in trouble and your program is benefiting from it, Tressel's name is benefiting from it.
He covered it up.
He covered
stuff up. I mean, if you're gonna, God bless all the Ohio State Buckeye football fans. If you're gonna honor one Ohio State football coach ever, be like the folks that show up with the Woody Hayes glasses at the hat. I mean, that's the Ohio State football coach, not sweater vest guy who is now out of work.
So do you think maybe too soon? If this was 5 years from now?
Maybe. But right now it's too soon. It's ridiculous. I think any football coach that does it is going to look stupid.
And what does it have to do? I just don't see the connection. I mean, of course he established a rapport with the high school coaches. It's in his best interest to recruit. So.
And it's not like you got to recruit really hard there, too. Most of the kids playing at major Ohio Division I schools would like to be a Buckeye. I mean, kudos to the Michigan folks that take any of them away. That's really pulling something off. Or Michigan State or anyone like that.
Well, like I said, I fear the perception issue. The perception issue is a big thing, but they've already decided to go and induct him into this Hall of Fame. I mean, should they not even have done that?
I wouldn't have, but they didn't call me for a vote, or they didn't call Ben. Maybe they did call Ben, but they didn't call me. Other things are going on now. We're working on other stories. You can read our stuff on Cincinnati.com/blogs. Are you paying attention? /press preps. So you got all that down? If not, shoot us an email or a Twitter or whatever. This is Press Preps Nick. This is Press Preps Ben. Press Preps Mel. A lot of P's here is shooting. And mine is CP Scott Springer because I'm just a nonconformist and I cause trouble. Nick, what are you working on right now?
I'm working on, we're in summer here. We're getting ready to get into fall previews. But before we do that, I'm working on some UK kids who are on the football team down at UK who used to be standouts here in the Cincinnati area.
How about you?
Same kind of deal as Nick, just talking about how we're going to get into previews here in August. So this week's, a good chance to get some of the community stuff that isn't necessarily varsity yet. So I'm going to go to the Milford area swim team. They're having their big meet Wednesday, Thursday. get some of the kids, some of the younger ages and things before they hit the big time.
I was off last week. I was at Wally World and brought cousin Eddie home, and I'm just not quite sure what I'm working on, but I do know a couple of things are going on. Jordan Shipley's having a football camp at Sycamore July 21st and 22nd. I'll shoot by there. Midland Redskins, they have an 18U team, legendary team, the Griffey Juniors, the Larkins, folks like that have played there. Andrew Benintendi from Madeira, 16 years old, playing center field for that team. The last 16-year-old that I can recall playing on that team was Ken Griffey Jr. Maybe there's somebody else, but quite an accomplishment.
Pretty good company.
Yeah, we'll be looking at that. So that's what we're working on this week. If you have any comments, concerns, call Melanie Lockman, Press Preps Mel, Twitter, or just tune us in next time. We'll tear it up then and talk about it. This is Nick, this is Ben, I'm Scott, and we're done.